What is the mascot of Khelo India Para Games 2025? Ujjwala. What is the currency of Maldives with which India has recently allowed trade settlement in local currencies? Rufiya. In which state is Sagareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary located? Maharashtra. What is the name of the 32-bit microprocessor recently developed jointly by ISRO's Vikram Sarabhai Space Center and Semiconductor Laboratory Chandigarh for space applications? It is Vikram 3201. Who authored the book Leo, the Untold Story about Chennai Super Kings? P.S. Raman. In which country is the Kabaddi World Cup 2025 being held from March 17th? England. Who recently hosted the fourth Conference of Global Intelligence and Security Heads? Ajit Doval. In which city has the country's first public-private partnership-based green waste processing plant been set up? Indore. In March 2025, after how many days did Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams return from the International Space Station? 286 days. The Gaja mission, which ended on January 15, 2025, was related to which space agency? European Space Agency, which is also known as ESA. In whose name will the Zero Poverty Scheme of Uttar Pradesh government be named? Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. The Government of India has closed the transshipment transit facility for exports to which country? Bangladesh. In April 2025, scientists succeeded in reviving whose ancient species called dire wolf? In which state is India's 107th National Park Simlipal located? In Odisha. Who was appointed as the new private secretary to Prime Minister Narendra Modi in March 2025? Nidhi Tiwari. ISRO's fifth chairman K. Kasturi Rangan passed away at age of 84. In which year was he awarded the Padma Vibhushan? In 2000. Who became the youngest player to score the second fastest century in IPL in April 2025? Vaibhav Suryavanshi. According to the report by the global energy think tank Amber, what is India's rank among countries producing electricity from wind and solar energy in 2024? Third rank. According to the report of which organization, about 171 million people in India have come out of extreme poverty in the last 10 years? World Bank. Which team recently won the Women's Premier League 2025 title? Delhi Capitals. In which country is the Fuego volcano located? In Guatemala. Who won the Best Playback Singer Female Award at 20th IFA Awards 2025? Shreya Ghoshal. On March 16, 2025, which country's Prime Minister Christopher Luxon started a 5-day visit to India? New Zealand. In which year was renowned Odia literature Ramakant Rath awarded the Padma Bhushan by the Government of India? 2006. Which space agency is ISRO collaborating with to operate its Chandrayaan 5 mission? JAXA. Who was named ICC Men's Player of the Month for February 2025? Shubnam Gill. According to IQAir's 2024 World Air Quality Report, what is India's rank in air pollution globally? Fifth rank. Who recently launched the Gemma 3 AI model? Google. Who was appointed chairman of Tata Communications in March 2025? N. Ganapati Subramaniam. Which state government launched the Mukhyamantri Balika Samruddhi Yojana and Mukhyamantri Kanya Atmanirbhar Yojana? Tripura. Who has been honored with the Lata Deenanath Mangeshkar Award 2025? Kumar Mangalam Birla. Who has been appointed as the Director General of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, which is also known as ICAR, in April 2025? Mangi Lal Jat. In April 2025, Pakistan suspended the Shimla Agreement when was it signed? In 1972. Who will become the 52nd Chief Justice of India in May 2025? Justice B.R. Gawai. Where has the 6th edition of India and Uzbekistan joint military exercise Dust Lake been organized? In Pune, Maharashtra. Which products of Banaras in Uttar Pradesh have been granted the geographical indication tag in April 2025? Banarasi Tabla, Banarasi Shehnai, Banarasi Stuffed Peppers. Which theme has been announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi for International Yoga Day 2025? Yoga for One Earth, One Health. Which two Indian texts have been included in UNESCO's Memory of the World Register in April 2025? Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Natya Shastra. Who has become the first African woman to become the Secretary General of Commonwealth of Nations in April 2025? Shirley Bosway. Who has won the women's singles title in Miami Open Champion 2025? Aryana Sabalenka. Which country hosted the first G20 Trade and Investment Working Group meeting from March 18 to March 20, 2025? South Africa. Which symbol did Tamil Nadu government use instead of rupee symbol in the financial year 2025-2026 budget logo? Tamil rupee symbol. Who was awarded the 2025 Gold Mercury Award for promoting peace and stability? Dalai Lama. India has recently supported sovereignty claims of which country over Chagos Archipelago? Mauritius. Where is Sajjangarh Wildlife Sanctuary located? In Rajasthan. Who took charge as the CEO of Indian Banks Association in March 2025? Atul Kumar Goyal. Which Indian telecom company signed an agreement with SpaceX for high speed internet? Bharti Airtel and Jio. India has recently supported sovereignty claims of which country over Chagos archipelago? Mauritius. Where was the indigenous air-to-air missile Astra successfully tested? In Chandipur. Which institution partnered with RBI to launch a nationwide financial literacy campaign? National Center for Financial Education. Between which countries was the naval exercise Bongo Sagar 2025 conducted? India and Bangladesh. In which country was the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Public Service and Innovation inaugurated? In Mauritius. What is India's global rank in pharmaceutical exports by value? 11th rank. By when has Union Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah announced to make India Naxal free? By 31st March 2026. Who has launched Frame 2 mission to send the first human space mission to Earth's polar orbit? SpaceX. Where has the 6th BIMSTEC Summit 2025 been organized? In Bangkok, Thailand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had been awarded the highest civilian honor, Mitra Vibhushan 2025 of which country? Sri Lanka. Where will Khelo India Youth Games 2025 be organized? In Bihar. President Draupadi Murmu has been awarded the prestigious Key of Honor of the City of Lisbon of which country? Portugal. Which country has become the first African country to sign a Country Partnership Framework (CPF) with the International Solar Alliance (ISA)? Mauritius. Where has Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of Madhav Netralaya Premium Center? In Nagpur, Maharashtra. Which country hosted the first G20 Trade and Investment Working Group meeting from March 18 to March 20, 2025? South Africa. In which district did Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurate the Space Museum? In Jhansi. Which country awarded PM Modi with the Grand Commander of the Order of the Star and the Key of the Indian Ocean? Mauritius. According to IQAir 2024, Which is the most polluted capital city globally? New Delhi. Who is the new Prime Minister of Canada? Mark Carney. Which state launched Project Hifazat for women's safety? Punjab. Which film won Best Film at the 20th IFA Awards? Lapata. Which state government announced the launch of its own satellite? Assam. Which country will host the 10th Asian Winter Games in 2029? Saudi Arabia. Where will Uttar Pradesh first semiconductor park be established? In Noida. According to CIPRI 2024, which country is the world's second largest arms importer? India. Who is the first woman secretary of the Department of Legal Affairs? Anju Rati Rana. Which new jumping spider species were discovered in Shenderni Wildlife Sanctuary? Epidelaxia falciformis and Epidelaxia palustris. Where will Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurate the Vizhinjam International Port in May 2025? Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. In April 2025, the Indian government has decided to suspend the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan. When was this agreement signed? In 1960. Who has been awarded the prestigious honor of the French government, Officer of the Order of Arts and Letters? Payal Kapadia. Who has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Serbia in April 2025? Juro Makut. Which university has been ranked as the best university in India in the Asian University Rankings 2025? Indian Institute of Science, which is also known as IISc Bangalore. Who is the author of the book Ramanujam, The Journey of Great Mathematician? Arun Singhal and Devendra Kumar Sharma. Which state government has declared a new wildlife sanctuary in the name of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar? Madhya Pradesh. Who has been appointed as the chairman of 23rd Law Commission of India in April 2025? Justice Dinesh Maheshwari. The fourth edition of the Tri-Service Bilateral Exercise Tiger Triumph 2025 has been held between India and which country? America. In which state has India's first quantum computing village been established? In Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. Who has been awarded the Legends of Endoscopy Award 2025? Dr. D. Nageshwar Reddy. Between India and which country was the war exercise Kanjar 12 conducted? Between India and Kyrgyzstan. Which country did India defeat to win ICC Men's Champions Trophy 2025? New Zealand. What percentage decline occurred in India's maternal mortality rate between 1990 and 2020? 83%. Which legendary table tennis player recently retired? Sharat Kamal. Who is the new executive director appointed by RBI? Ajit Ratnakar Joshi. Who was awarded the Honorary Order of Freedom of Barbados by Barbados government? Narendra Modi. With which country did India sign an agreement with to enhance cooperation in water, sanitization and health? Nepal. Where will the second edition of Kelo India Para Games be held? In New Delhi. Which state government approved a bill to create a family-centric citizen database? Arunachal Pradesh. What is India's projected GDP growth rate in financial year 2026 according to CRISIL? 6.5%. Where will the Special Olympics All Winter Games 2025 be held? In Italy. Where was the 48th joint meeting of the Japan-India Business Cooperation Committee held? In New Delhi. Who has been appointed as CEO of Government e-Marketplace, which is also known as GEM? Ajay Badu. Who has won the Old Press Photo of the Year 2025 award? Samar Abu Eluf. Which will become the world's first city to run completely on renewable energy? Amaravati, Andhra Pradesh. In whose name will the name of Silkyara Tunnel in Uttarakhand be changed? Baba Bauknag. Who has been appointed as a member of the Advisory Council of the Managing Director of International Monetary Fund IMF in March 2025? N. Chandrasekharan. Which states Kumbakonam beetle leaves and Novalai flower garland have been granted the Geographical Indication Tag by Government of India? Tamil Nadu. According to Wisden Cricketers Almanac 2025, which Indian players have been named as the world's leading male and female cricketers of the year 2024? Jasprit Bumrah and Smriti Mandana. Which state has declared DPS Flamingo Lake as a conservation reserve in April 2025? Maharashtra. India has become which country in the world to test laser guided weapon system? Fourth country. Which country has announced to adopt green cryptocurrency in April 2025 to boost the economy? Bhutan. Which edition of Vividhata Ka Amrit Mahotsav was organized? Second edition. Where will the second phase of Khelo India Winter Games 2025 be held? In Gulmarg. Who was appointed Managing Director and CEO of IFCI? Rahul Bave. Which ministry launched the Model Women Friendly Gram Panchayat initiative? Ministry of Panchayati Raj. In which state was the first handwritten budget presented? Chhattisgarh. How many municipal corporations will Uttar Pradesh develop as solar cities? 17. Which district's 1147 villages is Uttar Pradesh government making model villages? Ayodhya. Where did a magnitude 7.7 earthquake occur on 28 March 2025? Myanmar and Thailand. When is International Day for Disarmament and Non-Proliferation Awareness observed? 5th March. Which country was affected by Cyclone Alfred? Australia. Ripples of Change Gender Transformative Rural Wash Program in India. This book is released by which ministry? Ministry of Jal Shakti. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gifted a Dokra brass peacock boat prepared by tribal artisans of which state to Thailand's Prime Minister Patongnar Shinawatra? Chhattisgarh. Who has become the 54th country to sign the Artemis Accords in April 2025? Bangladesh. Who has become the first Indian to be awarded the Fred Darrington Sandmaster Award 2025? Sudarshan Patnaik. Who has been appointed as the new president of Asian Cricket Council ACC in April 2025? Moshin Naqvi. Which country has announced to adopt green cryptocurrency in April 2025 to boost the economy? Bhutan. Who has won the title of FIDE Women's Grand Prix 2025? Koneru Hampi. Which organization has unveiled the seventh generation artificial intelligence chip Ironwood? Google. Which state government has launched a scheme to provide free rice to the poor through ration shops? Telangana. Which state tops in solar power installation in Indian railway stations and services buildings in April 2025? Rajasthan. To whom has Assam Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya awarded the state's highest civilian award, Assam Vaibhav 2024? Ratna Pratap Kalita. How long is the Zojila Tunnel connecting Jammu and Kashmir to Ladakh? 13.14 kilometers. Which state launched AI chatbot Sarathi for citizen services? Haryana. Who was appointed the new finance secretary? Ajay Seth. Which age group can participate in Balpan Ki Kavita initiative? 3 to 8 years. Who was appointed the new finance secretary? Ajay Seth. Who was appointed full-time member of Niti Aayog? Rajiv Gupta. Which state is the second after Uttarakhand to implement Uniform Civil Code? Gujarat. Which state topped Khelo India Para Games 2025? Haryana. India became the second largest tea exporter after surpassing which country? Sri Lanka. Which district of Uttar Pradesh were crude oil reserves discovered? In Balia. Which steel company became world's most valuable by market capitalization in March 2025? JSW Steel Limited. Which state government has declared two Harappan sites more than 4,400 years old as protected archaeological monuments? Haryana. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority? Sivasubramaniam Raman. Who will be awarded the prestigious Ugadi Award 2025 for his outstanding contribution in historical research and social service? Maina Swami. In April 2025, how many new products from West Bengal have been granted geographical indication tag? 7. Which state's tribal handicraft Kannadipaya has been granted geographical indication tag? Kerala. Where has the country's first Himalayan Climate Center been inaugurated by Union Minister Jitendra Singh in April 2025? in Udhampur, Jammu and Kashmir. After how many years is cricket making a comeback in the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics? After 128 years. In April 2025, which country has built the world's first 3D printed railway station in just 6 hours? Japan. Who has successfully tested the Kalam 100 engine for the Vikram 1 rocket in April 2025? Skyroot Aerospace. In April 2025, India has approved a 63,000 crore rupees deal to buy 26 Rafale marine fighter jets for the Navy from which country? From France. Where was Purple Fest organized by Ministry of Social Justice? In New Delhi. When was World TB Day 2025 observed with the theme Yes, We Can End TB? 24th March. Where is Mount Levotobi Lucky Lucky volcano located? In Indonesia. How many teams participated in IPL season 18? 10 teams. Which ministry launched the digital crop survey system? Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Which ministry launched the Rashtriya Karmayogi Jan Seva program? Ministry of Ayush. How many additional districts were notified under ESI scheme in Uttar Pradesh? 15. Where is Mount Fuji volcano located? In Japan. What was the amount of Delhi's budget for financial year 2025-2026? 1 lakh crore rupees. When is International Day of Unborn Child observed? 25th March. Which state government decided to issue permanent resident certificate to Moran community? Assam. When was International Day of Forest 2025 observed with theme Forests and Food? 21st March. Which age group can participate in Balpan Ki Kavita initiative? 3 to 8 years. Which Indian woman won the International Sports Award Laureate Sportswoman of the Year in April 2025? PV Sindhu. Which city was awarded the Smart Sustainable City Award in April 2025? Pune, Maharashtra. Which states Amalsad Chiku has been granted geographical indication tag. Gujarat. Who is the author of the book The Chief Minister and the Spy? Amarjit Singh Dulat. In March 2025, Sagarmala project completed 10 years. When was it started? In 2015. Which Indian port has topped the cargo handling among major ports in financial year 2025? Paradeep Port. Who has launched the most advanced Llama 4 AI model in April 2025? Meta. In April 2025, India signed its first digital connectivity agreement with which country? With Singapore. Who has successfully test-fired long-range glide bomb Gaurav from Sukhoi 30 MKI in April 2025? DRDO. Which company has become India's first unicorn of 2025? JustPay. Who is the first non-host country to qualify for 2026 FIFA World Cup? Japan. What is India's rank in the World Happiness Report 2025? 118th rank. Who was awarded the 59th Gnanpith Award? Vinod Kumar Shukla. Who became the first woman president of Namibia? Netumbo Nandi Daitwa. Which country will host the Central Asian Youth Delegation? India. Which statue is being installed in Amravati in memory of Potti Sriramulu? 58 feet high statue. Which Indian cricketer was appointed brand ambassador by Guai Bibo? Rishabh Pant. By which year does ISRO aim to establish a space station? 2035. Who was awarded the 59th Gnanpith Award? Vinod Kumar Shukla. Which country was affected by Cyclone Alfred? Australia.